All right, guys, welcome back to another Red Dead Online video, man. In this video gonna be a little bit different than some of my other Red Dead Online videos because this also gonna be somewhat like a story time video. I haven't done a story time video since I don't know. It's been on some months since my very first story time video was when I played Forza Horizon. I basically told people about the time I got to fighting in jail a day after surgery over a honey bun. But today this story gonna be a little bit more different. It's gonna be a little bit more different. One of the reasons because this what happened to me happened literally yesterday, and it's crazy because like I just, oh my God, it was like, wow, I never would have expected. You know, nothing like this ever happened. So it was kind of scary at the same time. But what happened to me is yesterday while I was at work, if you don't know, man, I work, and basically my job is I take various jobs for the city. You can kind of say I work for the city or my city, yeah. But I basically take various different jobs. So it's like you can kind of look at it as like maybe an on-call position or something like that. Come on, bro, if you come on. I am playing the game right now as I'm talking. But yeah, man, so basically yesterday I had a job where I got called to basically, have y'all ever, I don't know if y'all do it in y'all city, I'm pretty sure y'all do though, but have y'all ever seen like one of them guys, you be driving down the street or something like that maybe, and you see like guys that have on the vests and stuff like that, and they basically pick up trash off the side of the road. They basically clean up the sides of your streets and stuff like that. Well, that's basically was what I was doing, what I was doing yesterday, right? So I was basically getting the job done, blah, blah, blah. And it was hot. It was very, 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 very hot outside yesterday. It was extremely, extremely hot. And it was like, it probably was every bit of like over 100 something degrees. I think it was like 105 degrees outside yesterday. And basically what happened to me, long story short, is I suffered from heat exhaustion and I passed out on the street, on the side of the road. And I'm laughing at it now, but at the time it really wasn't fun. It wasn't, you know what I'm saying, something to scoff at, something to laugh at. But it kind of got to me. I basically want to tell y'all because y'all my family, so I decided, to tell y'all and, just basically make a video about it, letting y'all know like, hey, I passed out on the side of the street. But what had happened was I was doing my job, right? And basically, let me start off. Basically, I went to my job site and I got picked up by the guy. And the guy, basically, we all, it was me and multiple other ones. It was like maybe 6 of us total. It was 4 guys and 2 females. And we had the supervisor guy that basically was in the truck the whole time. So basically, he dropped us off. We all had like designated spots and designated miles we had to walk down the street and pick up trash. So we walked down the street, pick up the trash, blah, blah, blahs, so on and so forth. And while I was picking, at first everything was cool, everything was copacetic. And I don't know, if you don't know, I'm not I'm kind of a chubby guy, I guess you would say. I'm kind of a chubbier guy, man. So I'm not in the best shape, but I'm not like extremely out of shape, but I am a chubbier guy. And what had happened was basically, like I said, I was doing my job. I was going through the motions, picking up trash, had my headphones in my ear, listening to me some music. And basically everything was cool at first. But then out of nowhere, I started just feeling weak. And my legs started getting real, real sore. And I played football. And one thing I know about football, once your knees and stuff start to really like go out and, they really don't, your knees and stuff really don't work, you know what I'm saying? Once they really like go out and everything pretty much have complications, like once your legs start to get weak, that's sign that you probably need to, start getting yourself checked out, looking into maybe not, basically looking into hydrating yourself. So I'm walking down the street, I'm picking up trash. They give us these little poker things, you poke the bottles or cans or paper or whatever it is you poking to get the trash ready and stuff like that. So I'm doing that, like I said, and eventually I started feeling weak, like really, really weak. and I started getting real thirsty. Now I know some people like what the guy basically just drops you off. He basically drops you off and he drives off. And this was my first time doing this job as well. I never done this one before. This was something new to me. So he drops you off and that's pretty much it. You basically just get dropped off and he just gone by this day, you know what I'm saying? So I'm getting dropped off. We all get dropped off at our spot. And like I said, I'm walking. I'm probably like hour, maybe 2 hours into, you know, the job or whatever. And like I said, again, I just started getting weak, like really weak. And I started feeling weak. I'm like, man, what's wrong with me? You know what I'm saying? I never felt nothing like this before. And it was strange because, again, like I said, I never felt nothing like this before. So me, I'm one to never give up. I don't care what it is. If I set myself to do something, whether I hate it, like it or not, once I set myself to do it, I'm doing it. It don't matter. Like, I'm not finna just be like, oh, bump this, I don't want to do this no more. I never was wired like that. That's not the type of person I am. But maybe yesterday I should have been there. Maybe that's exactly what I should have did. Because I started feeling weak. And I kept going, I kept walking, I kept picking up trash. And the more and more I felt weak, the more and more I felt like I had to throw up. And like I said, I'm sorry to say it just like that, but the more and more I felt like I had to vomit. And eventually I just kept walking and I kept walking. And in my head, I was thinking to myself, like, all right, if I throw up, maybe that'll make me feel better. Because you know how sometimes you'll throw up, and yeah, that's exactly what'll happen. You'll throw up, and you'll feel better after you throw up. So that's what I thought. I thought I'd feel better after I vomit, you know what I'm saying? But no, that's not exactly what happened. So eventually, I kept walking. I made it to the side of the road. I kind of made it to like a little cut. And every now and then, I would take breaks. I would like stop, take a breather, you know what I'm saying, something like that. But like, the whole time I didn't have no type of water to drink or nothing like that. So I would try to stop, you know what I'm saying, any type of shade I would get, I would try to stop. Because at the end of the day, I'm not finna kill myself for this damn job, you know what I'm saying? But I made it to the side of the road and I threw up. That's exactly what happened. But I wasn't tripping because I was thinking to myself like, all right, I just threw up. Hopefully, and I'm gonna keep pushing because me in my head, I'm thinking I'm gonna feel better. Like now that I threw up, I pretty much got whatever that had me feeling like this out of my system. Wrong move. I kept going. And I kept going probably, I think after I threw up, I probably kept going an extra 45 minutes. Kept walking. It was continuous walking. We had to do it for like miles. I think we had to do it for like 2 to 3 miles. And if you don't know, 2 to 3 miles may not sound like a lot, but 2 to 3 miles is a lot of miles. That's like a long ass walk. That's a very long walk. And so basically I kept going, right? And the more and more I kept going, the weaker and the weaker my body felt. Like at this point I was like, bro, I'm finna die, like real talk. At this point I'm thinking to myself, I'm finna really like pass away. But eventually what had happened, this man on the horse, I kept going and I just kept feeling weak. I kept feeling weak. And I just was like, nah, man, this ain't it. This ain't gonna cut it. This ain't it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of them. I ain't gonna be able to do this. And that's pretty much exactly what it was. I wasn't able to continue. I wasn't able to keep this going. I do not have on painted black. I have on slow and steady. Okay, I didn't know that. But I just kept feeling more and more weak. And eventually, I made it to this long path where I was on the side of the road. But it was this long stretch of like nothing but sun. So right before I made it to that long stretch, I decided to, before I go out here and hit this long stretch of sun, I'm gonna try to take me another break. Mind it, feeling weak, like I feel terrible. Like at any point, I feel like I'm just gonna fade away and out of this existence. Like I'm just gonna hit the world with the earth was cool and go on by my life. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm finna go see the Father. So I eventually get myself together. I eventually be like, all right, I can't sit here all day. I gotta thug up. I gotta go ahead and continue this job. So boom, I continue the job, and eventually I made it through the long street of nothing but sun. Once I made it through that long street of nothing but sun, it was pretty much a wrap for me after that. It was pretty much over with. It was nothing else I could do. It was nothing else my body would allow me to do. So all I could think to do was, let me go over here. It was a tree. It was a tree like in this random house. I don't even know the people's house that, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know the people's house I went to, but they had this tree. So I decided I'm gonna just go over there and I'm going to basically try to rest as much as I can up under this tree. So I stood there. I was texting my peoples, you know what I'm saying, letting them know like, hey man, I don't feel too good. Whoop de whoop de whoop. You know what I'm saying? She like, man, you what's wrong? Whoop de whoop. You scam me. Whoop de whoop de whoop. All that good stuff. You know how I go. You know how I go. A person gets scared. They want to know. You know what I'm saying? They checking on you, my peoples. So, and you don't know, my peoples is my girlfriend. I'm telling my girlfriend this, but people sound better. My peoples. But yeah, I'm telling my girlfriend this, and she, you know what I'm saying? So eventually, all I remember was I'm sitting under the tree, and after that, it was over with. I remember sitting down. I was like, man, I gotta sit down. So I sat down for a minute. I'm talking about on the ground, on the straight grass. I sat down for a minute. I swear to y'all, bro, no cap, no bullshit. When I tell y'all after maybe, shoot, what would I say? I don't even know. I can't even tell you because I don't know. I don't know how long I sat down. But all I know is I fell out on the side of the road with it was just me on the side of the road, and that was pretty much it. I don't know what happened. All I know is by the time I woke up, I think I was out for like an hour. I think I was out for like 45 minutes. Not even, I think it was like 45 minutes. I don't really remember what time. I had to go back in my phone and look at the last messages I sent to her before I blacked out. But I think I was out for like 45 minutes. She told me I was out for like an hour, but I think I was out for like 45 minutes. Cause she going out the last time I text her. When I woke up, like I said, man, anyway, long story short, man, when I woke up, I didn't even wake up. When I came to a cold ass rag on my face that eventually the supervisor guy for the job that I had worked for, you know, that I had took and worked for, he basically found me. He found me on the side of the road, and he basically came over. He told me for a minute, he was like, man, I've been calling your name. I was trying to get you up. You wouldn't wake up. You wouldn't come to. He joking with me like, man, I thought you was out of here. And me, you know what I'm saying? I'm weak, so I really couldn't talk. When he woke me up, I couldn't talk. I couldn't move. I couldn't do nothing. He was like, man, what's wrong? What's wrong? You know, what's wrong? What's wrong? And I'm trying to say water and stuff. He like, can you get up? I couldn't talk. And he was like, what's the matter? I'm trying to say I need water, but I couldn't say it. I couldn't get the words out of my mouth. I was just that weak. And I'm like, I need water, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying it, but I'm not saying it. And I'm moving my hand up to my mouth like water. I'm using every little bit of strength I had to put my hand up towards my mouth to be like, I need water. Like basically how I'm talking, this is how I sound. I need water, I need water, I need water. Like that's how I sounded. I couldn't talk, like I had no strength in my body to talk. I couldn't move. He was asking me, could I get up? I was like, no, that's dead. I couldn't get up. I had AirPods. My AirPods fell out my ear. They was in the grass. My phone was in the grass because I had my phone on my chest when I decided to lay down. So why am I in this weird animation? So I had my phone in my chest when I decided to lay down. And by the time I woke up, by the time I came to, my phone was on the side of me, my AirPods was in the grass, and I was just out of there. Like I said, he had to slap a wet rag on my forehead to make me come to. I couldn't even come to, like, but long story short, he basically gave me the water.
Thank you.
I got the water. He gave me 2 bottles of water. The first bottle of water that he gave me, I destroyed that bottle of water, bro. Like, I absolutely destroyed that bottle of water. That bottle of water stood no chance. The second bottle of water, I destroyed half the bottle of water. The second half I held on to and I put it on my neck and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like pull it down my shirt and stuff like that. He also had that cold rag that was on my forehead. So that was still on my head. And basically he was like, can you get up? I was trying to get up. I couldn't get up. So he was like, give me your hand and let me help you sit up. So I gave my hand. He helped me sit up. And I sat up for a while. We just sat there. Like I said, that's when he went to telling me like, man, I've been trying to get you up for a minute. Woo-de-woo-de-woo. He was like, man, I think you suffer from heat exhaustion and with a little bit of dehydration and all that and the fourth. You know what I'm saying? So me, I'm like, man, that's wild. Like, bro, I never in my life been through nothing like this. Like in my head, I'm thinking this. Like I'm not saying this to him. Cause again, I'm not talking. I'm not really able to speak, you know what I'm saying, currently. Still, like to this moment, I'm still not able to really talk that well. So man, eventually he was like, I eventually was able to work up enough strength. He was like, man, can you get in the truck, get in some air? He was like, man, you need to get in some air. You need to be able to get up and get in some air. So I was able to eventually get up. It probably took me like I ain't gonna lie to you, it probably took me like 10 minutes to work up the strength to actually get up off my you know what I'm saying, to get up and move my body, you know what I'm saying? So I got up and I slowly, and like once I got up, it wasn't no, oh, I got up and got right in the truck. Nah, it was a slow walk. Like this was a slow trail to that truck. But I eventually ended up getting into the truck, and it's a big truck too, like one of them trucks with the step. Whoa, what was that? It was like one of them trucks with the step stool and all that. Yeah, it was one of them. Like you had to step over it and all that stuff. So I got in the truck, and luckily in the truck you got, first of all, you got air in the truck, and you have multiple different fans as well. You have fans, like actual fans in the truck, in the back seat, in the back of the truck. You have multiple different fans, like multiples, like little bitty fans, like not little bitty, but they small fans, but it's like a lot of them. It's like 10 of them in the back seat, like all in one row, and you can twist them around and all that good stuff. You basically can adjust them to your liking. That's basically what I'm saying. And he basically turned pretty much, it was like 10 of them. He basically had like 6 of the fans turn my way. And I was just out of it, bro. I couldn't breathe really. My chest was hurting real bad. My head was destroyed. My back was hurting. My legs was hurting. Like everything on me that could possibly hurt at the time hurted. And it was just, wow, bro, like it really had me scared. And he really was like, man, you gotta be careful, man. Like this heat ain't no joke. You gotta make sure you hydrate and stuff. And the craziest thing is, like I said, I'm a big guy, but I do hydrate. I drink a lot of water. Like water is probably one of my 100% favorite things to drink all the time. Like I love water, but you know what I'm saying, I like Kool-Aid and drinks and sodas and shit like that too. But man, that shit really like blew me, because it's like a lot of different, and it's a lot of different things that go into it. Because like I said, my size definitely played a part in what happened to me. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, me being a bigger size guy definitely played a part in that. But like I said, I've been walking for a while. Like, you know what I'm saying, I've been walking, you know what I'm saying, a lot. Like walking really not a struggle for me. So when I passed out, you know what I'm saying, he basically, it was from the heat. It was from how hot it was and just the amount of walking. But I don't think it had to do with just the sheer amount of walking. I think it had to do a lot with just the heat and, you know what I'm saying, just other things too. Like I said, you know what I'm saying, I'm not gonna lie to y'all like my body type and, my body size didn't play a factor. It probably did. The fact that I'm a chubbier guy, you know what I'm saying, I'm probably, I'm a chubbier guy. I'm not super fat. Like, you know what I'm saying, if you follow me on Instagram or whatever, I'm not hiding from the camera. I don't put myself on camera because I just don't feel like I have to, at least not right now. Maybe in the future I will, but I just don't choose to do it. But, I'm not hiding from nobody. You can follow me on Instagram. I don't know if I have any pictures on Twitter, but if I do, you can see me on Twitter and stuff. And I'm on Snapchat. I always, put myself on Snapchat. I'm always put myself in the Instagram stories when I do, but I'm not really one to post on social media a lot, no way. But when I do, I try to be face to face. Right now, I'm ugly as shit. My hair not down. I need a haircut. I need a haircut very badly. But no, like, it's just, man, like, it was crazy. And I would tell y'all, bro, like, the moral of the story is, like, if y'all work outside, construction, or, if you work for the city, or, if you work for anything where you be out in the elements a lot, and, you got a chance of a lot of different things taking effect on you, then I would say, man, like, be safe out here, bro, because at any point you can really, like, just croak out, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can really just, 1 minute you good, then the next minute you out of there. And another thing I would tell a person, bro, if you work a job, especially a job like that where your well-being could be at stake at any moment, bro, take you a break. Like, don't keep going. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like you need you a break, man, take you a break, man. And I understand, like, some jobs, they not really on the, what you would say, rational side, or they not really willing to work with you as far as, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. They want you to work. And believe me, I know I worked a lot of jobs, man. I worked at Walmart. I worked at Walgreens. I worked at Hibbett Sports. I was manager before. I worked at different warehouses. I worked janitorial positions, all that. The only thing I never worked before, I never worked fast food. I just can't do it. I refuse to work a fast food job. But I worked a lot of different jobs, so I do understand that people they not really really they not really open to working with you, and they not really open to, you know what I'm saying, trying to, you know, let you rest up or get you some water or something like that, bro. But at the end of the day, what I would tell you, bro, is bump all that, bro. If you have to take you a break, man, because if something happens to you on these folks' job, guess what? Number one, it's a chance that something can happen to you, and then they blame you for it. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, how the fuck y'all gonna blame me for some shit? And y'all got me out here in these damn elements. And number two, they got hella motherfucking all type of shit. And it's just not just working in the elements, just anything. Like, if you ever be in some shit where you might end up getting robbed, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you work in a place like that where getting robbed is a chance. Like, bro, if somebody come in that bitch and be like, man, I need all that, man, get them folks that money, man. Don't try to be no goddamn hero trying to save them folks they bread, man. Them folks got insurance, man. Don't goddamn be one of them people, man, that lose your life over a job. Cause at the end of the day, your ass lose your life over a job, and guess what? They gonna have somebody in that bitch to replace your ass tomorrow, bro. Don't ever lose your life. Don't ever goddamn feel like that, you know what I'm saying, just cause you work here, you gotta be top flight worker of America. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do that, bro. You don't have to put yourself out there like that and stuff like that. And another thing, bro, I tell you, man, if you do work this stuff, man, you do work these type of jobs, man, do your best, man, to take care of yourself, bro. Like, do your best, man. Try to drink you some water. You know what I'm saying? For the big guys out here, man, we try to drink us some water. Try our best to stay in the best shape we can, man, and just do what we got to do, man, as humans, bro, to ensure that we not out here, you know, going out sad, man, going out bad over health issues or passing on the side of the road. Cause, like I said, I was on the side of the road for at least an hour. So that means I was on the side of the road for at least an hour. So that means there was that many cars that seen my body literally on the side of the road, passed out, and nobody decided to do nothing. Nobody decided to go over here and be like, oh my God, there's a human right there on the ground. Let me go check it out and make sure he is okay. No one did that for me. Nobody did that for me, bro. That's mad crazy now that I think about it. That just hit me. I didn't think about that at all till right now while I'm telling y'all this story. Nobody decided to be like, let's check on this guy right quick. There's a whole human on the side of this road that is, he don't look well. He don't look like he going, you know what I'm saying? He don't look very, very much. I could have been dead, you know what I'm saying? But they would just rather not, you know what I'm saying, not be in it than to, you know what I'm saying, check on me. And at the same time, I get it, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm some random dude that just landing on the side of the road. They don't know what happened. I could really have been dead. The next thing you know, they got to call the police, and you know what I'm saying? The police these days, they morals and shit is crazy. And then you pick up me on the side of the road, then for some reason you prime suspect number one in the murder of me, or I ain't even die. Well, I didn't even get murdered. I just collapsed on the side of the road from a heat stroke or heart attack or something. You know what I'm saying? So that's that, man. That just really like tripped me out to even just think about that, to even know that, bro. So that's pretty much really the end of my story time, bro. I really don't have much else to really say about that, bro. But like I said, man, y'all take care of yourselves, man. If y'all really working, if y'all work out here, especially if you work in like a field like that, if you work the type of jobs I work, stuff like that, man, y'all really be careful, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all try to, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, hydrate. You know what I'm saying? And if you work somewhere where, like I said, stuff can happen to you by the means of other people, man, don't lose your life over these jobs, bro. Real talk. Cause like I said, something can happen to you, and at the end of the day, they ain't gonna do nothing but give you know what I'm saying, give your little family a little chump change of money or something, and have somebody in your place the next damn day. That's it. Like, I hate to say it like that, but that's it, bro. And I hate that companies work that way. And if I was ever to be some form of businessman, I would try my best to never try to amount to that type of trashery as far as business go, and as far as how do you treat your workers, bro. Because at the end of the day, the workers keep the company flowing. It keep the company moving. It keep you making money. It makes them money. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be rational. You have to treat people right. You want people to treat you right, and you have to treat people right. Like, that's what's wrong with the world. A lot of people want to be treated right, but don't want to treat people right. And that's not how I go. This is with anything. That's with YouTube. I see a lot of people trash on their subscribers, abuse their subscribers, scam their subscribers, and stuff like that, man. So that's something I never would do. That's something I never will amount to. Anything I tell y'all is 100% fact. Any giveaways I give away, that I do, will be 100% counted on. You can count on that giveaway. I gave away, my only giveaway I ever done on my channel was a giveaway for Resident Evil Village when that game came out, and I promise you to God, the person that won that giveaway has got that game. If you don't believe me, you can go to that channel. You can go to that video. I put it in the description. I put it in the comment section of who won. You can go and hit him up via Twitter and ask him, did he get his game? And deluxe edition at that. And I promise you, boo-boo, he gonna tell me, yeah, I got my game. I don't play about that type of stuff, bro. I will never abuse y'all. I will never deceive y'all. I will never clickbait y'all. I will never do none of that, bro. I'm here from the heart, bro. I love y'all, and it's just, you know what I'm saying? Y'all family. I will never do y'all wrong, bro. I'm a very loyal person when it comes down to people I care about, and my subscribers, my supporters. You don't even have to be subscribed to me, but if you're a supporter of mine, then I rock with you, bro. I care about you and everything. And it don't even have to be that, bro. You could just be a human. You know what I'm saying? You could just be a breathing, walking human being of the world that you was put on, bro. I care about you. Cause it's like, it's not enough of that, bro. But all right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here, guys. I hope y'all can rock with this style of video, man. And at the end of the day, if y'all want any more type of story time videos from me, you want to hear more stuff of my past or just crazy things that I've been through or current events that I'm going through in my life, man, just leave me a like or comment down, man, and I'll continue doing these. I actually really like doing these videos. I want to do more of these videos, but at the same time, I just want to make sure that these videos are wanted before I continue doing these. So with that being said, guys, any and all support y'all dropping this video is highly appreciated. Like, comment, subscribe if you're new, and as always, be easy. Take care.